They want to reach out, but they know it won't be the same anymore. You notice it in the silence that came after everything. That kind that felt different from before. It wasn't the usual space where things would go quiet and then return to normal. This time, some things had shifted. And even without hearing from them, you could feel it in how things ended. There was a time when they would have come back easily. They would have sent a message, said something small, and slowly tried to reconnect like nothing happened, like nothing really happened. And you would have responded, maybe not immediately, but you would have still been open enough to let the conversation continue. But now, even you know it. Even you know it wouldn't happen the same way. You stopped reacting like before. You stopped making it easy for things to go back to what they were. But not out of anger, but out of understanding. You started seeing things more clearly. And that clarity changed how you responded without you needing to explain it. They can feel that change even without reaching out. They know something is different about you. The version of you they were used to, the one that would have engaged, asked questions, and tried to fix things, is no longer there in the same way. And that creates a hesitation that didn't have, and that creates a hesitation they didn't have before. Because now, it is not just about sending a message. It is about what happens after. They know that if they reach out, the response won't be the same. The dynamic they were comfortable with no longer exists. And that uncertainty makes them pause. It's no longer predictable. And they don't know how to approach you without facing that difference. You didn't say much, but your actions made it clear. You created a distance that wasn't loud, but it was real. You stopped explaining yourself, stopped chasing conversations, and stopped filling in the gap they left behind. That silence came from a place of awareness, not confusion. And that awareness changed everything. Now, even if they want to reach out, they have to think about what they are stepping into. They cannot rely on the same pattern to carry the conversation. They cannot assume things will fall back into place the way they used to. Because you are no longer responding from the same place. You are not reacting from confusion or trying to understand what isn't clear. You have already seen enough, and that has changed how you show up. It has made you more steady, more quiet, and more intentional with your energy. They can feel that difference, and that is why they hesitate. It is not just about reaching out anymore. It is about knowing that if they do, they are stepping into a version of you they're stepping into a version of you that no longer moves the way they expected.